I'm Katie, and my husband died December 2023. He was diagnosed with cancer in July, bowel cancer, and we had 6 months of chemotherapy, which didn't work. I found it really difficult to start with. It was mortifying to find out, and I was kind of desperate for support and to find someone or something that would help. So I went on lots of online forums, and loads of them, and that's where I met Carly.
I'm Carly. My husband died in February 24. He was diagnosed in the September 23. It was a shock. He'd been ill for a while, but we didn't quite know what it was. And then I just went online thinking I didn't know anything about this. Oh my God, I need to understand more of it. And then went on there and saw previous posts, and then saw that she posted quite a bit because she was a few months ahead.
And being able to talk to you about it, and then after they died as well, it was kind of get all these weird emotions, and actually I don't think anybody would understand.
No.
Because some of the things that you feel just aren't, because no one talks about grief, do they?
No.
And how it impacts you. And I remember the conversation we had, so many conversations, I'm feeling like this, and you'd be like, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
We both had anger and resentment as well, quite a lot.
Yeah.
And it was difficult to say to other people, you can't, to some people you can't say, I feel angry at them because they didn't get to the doctors soon or whatever, but we had the same thing. They were very similar and they had all the same things, so it was oh, I'm so annoyed, but then we sort of made peace with that over time. But at first I was I resent that I'm left with the children,
It's
and
also
the same
hard.
and it is also hard because you're just what do I do? And you've got to cope with when they were ill, you've got to cope with normal life, and that as well, and try and shield the children from it. It's just impossible, really. And we're really good at breaking it down to a small bit, or one of us is having a rubbish day, the other one won't be. So it's always messages all the time in the morning. You can be I'm having a really bad day. Oh, okay, well it'll be all right.
The 8 o'clock school run.
The 8 o'clock school run and the 8 o'clock for me, kids bedtime.
All of that.
Yeah.
And we've got through it, and we've both kind of really decided, haven't we, that actually we just want to live our best lives, and we kind of owe it to our late husbands. They didn't have the chance to live, and just that desperate need to be happy and
do enjoyable things and
make the most of every single moment, because it can be over just like that. I think my advice would be you need to find your person, really, because everybody deals with these things differently, and nobody's grief is the same, but finding someone who kind of understands and supports what you're going through. And actually one of the best things to do is to talk. You kind of process things when you say things out loud, but when you say it out loud to someone who understands, actually it's everything, isn't it? It's everything. You just don't feel alone.
That is, and you just don't. Peer support, I think, is amazing for any kind of thing that people are going through. People use it for addiction and whatever, but I think it is, someone that knows. You can just message them and say, this is awful, they get it, they really do get it, and they're going through the same. But again, you do need to find your person, because everybody deals with it. People might not think that they want to live like we do and enjoy, they might think they need to be, not that we're not grieving, but they might think they need to be
more publicly
obviously grieving. But it's just people deal with different ways.
It's finding your person that kind of gets what you're going through, and actually there's so many online forums and there's so many people out there, and kind of everybody needs someone, don't they? And I think that's one of the hardest things about losing your spouse, is you lose your person. The person that you'd normally go to get all your support has gone. So finding someone who knows exactly what you're going through is just so helpful.
It is, I'd like to think I'd been positive, but I don't know. I might have thought that these feelings weren't normal or okay, or I wasn't allowed to enjoy life. I don't know. But I'm glad I did.
Because we're on the same wavelength, aren't we?
Definitely.